Well, it's a good morning from Chef Dave. Now, I've had numerous requests from my dad and my brother on how I do such perfect poached eggs. So today I'm going to show you. Firstly, you need an egg poaching pan. Here we go. About £5 it will go. Next you need to do is fill it full of water. Just enough so that the poachers just bob around on the top. Next you need to switch it on. And get the water heating up. Now whilst that is heating up, the perfect ingredient for your perfect poached eggs is a quarter of Stottie. Absolutely magnificent Geordie bread, which you can cut in half, ready for the toaster, and out of that you will get two perfect bases to place your poached eggs, and a couple of soldiers can be nibbled off the end. So we'll keep them. We don't put them in the toaster until the eggs have started to turn white in the pan. Next you need 2 eggs, and for me personally, as the water is heating up, I use a little bit of butter on the base of the poacher, just so that the egg doesn't stick when you tip it out. So just put a little bit of butter in there, it'll melt in a few seconds. And we'll see that begin to melt in a few moments. So that's got rid of the butter. Now as the butter begins to melt, we'll be back in a second. So we're back again. The butter is just beginning to melt, so you can slide it around in the base. So it's time to crack open the eggs. Into the poacher. There's one. Keep that one there. And there's the other. Perfect. We'll now place them in the poacher. Put the lid on. And I'll dispose of the egg shells as we just wait for the water to begin to heat up. Be back in a sec. So I've just made myself a cup of coffee, and you can now begin to hear the water beginning to boil. So the eggs have been in, really, I don't really count how long they've been in for, but in a moment they'll begin to turn white. Keep an eye on them for me. Now my brother said, do I time this? The reality is, no, I don't. I mean, I've got a little bit of a knack now. You can see the egg poachers are beginning to bubble. And just now you may be able to see the eggs are beginning to turn white. Now at this point, as they turn white, I will put the Stottie in the toaster. And we'll just wait, maybe about 3 minutes. Maybe I've a little bit overfilled the pan there. There's a few bubbles popping out, but that's no problem. If you want to relieve the pressure, you can always remove one of the unused poachers. and we'll just wait. Now I'm not keeping time, but my toaster's set to number 4. So my normal strategy is, as the toaster pops up, I'll then butter and cut the toast, and the eggs will be perfect. You can see they're coming on really well there. Look at them, beautiful. Let's check my toast. Well, the toast will be popping up shortly. That's 2 minutes gone now since they began to turn white. And these are going to be some perfecto toast, perfecto eggs for my toast. So any minute now I'll hear the click of the toaster. And you can see the advantage of having put a little bit of butter around. There's the toaster gone. Doesn't stick to the sides. So they're looking perfect. The toaster's just gone, so I'll just butter the toast. So the toast is buttered. I'll just cut a couple of soldiers off the corner. And line them up ready for service. And everything's looking good. Let's check on these. Yeah, as you push down on them, they're moving completely round, so I would say they're about perfect. And that'll be after, I think, 3 minutes, 4 minutes. Next, get a little bit of salt. Take off the lid. Double check the eggs look good. Yep, perfect. Flip it upside down, there's number 1. Switch the oven off, the cooker off. Add a little bit of salt. And there we have it. 2 perfectly cooked poached eggs. That one's just hanging over the edge a little bit, but then you can puncture them. And here's the best bit. Dip in your soldiers. Absolutely magnificent. I bet you can't wait to have some too. So there you go, 2 perfectly cooked poached eggs with soldiers. Absolutely gorgeous. And there you go, all ready to eat. Now, once you've eaten the soldiers, just look at them. Perfect. The advantage of the Stottie is you can then cut the edges of the triangles off to make lots more little soldiers. This is just egg porn. Wow, absolutely spectacular. Yummy, all gone. You've got to get yourself out, get some eggs, get a poaching pan, get some Stottie and try poached egg on Stottie. Lush.